Juno, love, relationships, and wealth in Taurus. Juno in Taurus for Aries ascendant house. Commitment to financial stability and family. For Aries ascendants, Juno in the second house emphasizes a strong desire for financial security and familial support. These individuals are drawn to partners who share their values around wealth, stability, and building a solid foundation for the future. Focused on shared resources. They seek relationships where resources are pooled to create long-term security. Their partner may be someone who values consistency and is willing to invest in shared goals. Challenges. Attachment to financial security can lead to possessiveness. Ensuring that material stability doesn't overshadow emotional needs is essential for balance. Juno in Taurus for Taurus ascendant. Commitment to self-worth and independence. For Taurus ascendants, Juno in the first house emphasizes self-reliance and personal identity in relationships. They are drawn to partners who appreciate their independence and respect their individuality. Focused on personal growth, they seek relationships that enhance their sense of self-worth, valuing partners who are supportive yet respect their need for autonomy. Challenges. The strong focus on independence may lead to difficulties in compromising. Learning to balance self-reliance with emotional connection can help foster a healthy partnership. Juno in Taurus for Gemini ascendant, 12th house. Commitment to spiritual growth and introspection. For Gemini ascendants, Juno in the 12th house brings a focus on inner fulfillment and spiritual bonding in relationships. They are drawn to partnerships that allow for deep emotional connection and spiritual growth. Focused on emotional intimacy, they value partners who encourage introspection and provide a sense of emotional security. This placement can lead to a profound sense of connection that transcends material concerns. Challenges. There may be a tendency to retreat emotionally or avoid conflict. Cultivating open communication can help maintain the relationship's depth without sacrificing personal boundaries. Juno in Taurus for Cancer ascendant, 11th house. Commitment to friendship and shared values. For Cancer ascendants, Juno in the 11th house highlights a desire for relationships that align with their social ideals and community involvement. They seek partners who share their vision for making a difference. Focused on collective goals. They are drawn to relationships where both partners are committed to social causes or community building, valuing collaboration and a sense of shared purpose. Challenges. Balancing personal relationship needs with social responsibilities may be difficult. Prioritizing time for the relationship amidst community obligations is essential. Juno in Taurus for Leo ascendant, 10th house. Commitment to professional success and public image. For Leo ascendants, Juno in the 10th house emphasizes a focus on career and public recognition within relationships. They seek a partner who supports or complements their professional aspirations. Focused on mutual success. They value relationships that contribute to their public image or career, often seeking a partner who shares their drive and ambition. Challenges. The emphasis on career may lead to neglecting emotional connection. Balancing work commitments with personal life is important to avoid strain in the relationship. Juno in Taurus for Virgo ascendant. Commitment to spiritual and philosophical growth. For Virgo ascendants, Juno in the 9th house brings focus to shared beliefs and philosophical alignment in relationships. They are drawn to partners who encourage exploration of knowledge, spirituality, or higher learning. Focused on personal and mutual enlightenment, they value relationships where intellectual and spiritual growth is central, often seeking a partner who shares their curiosity and open-mindedness. Challenges. Differences in beliefs or values may create tension. Ensuring respectful dialogue about differing viewpoints can help build a more harmonious partnership. Juno in Taurus for Libra ascendant, 8th house. Commitment to emotional depth and shared resources. For Libra ascendants, Juno in the 8th house highlights a desire for profound emotional connection and trust in relationships. They seek a partner who values intimacy and is willing to share both resources and vulnerabilities. Focused on transformation and trust, they are drawn to relationships where both partners are invested in personal growth and mutual support through life's challenges. valuing loyalty and emotional depth. Challenges. Issues around control or possessiveness may arise, as the focus on intimacy can lead to dependency. Establishing boundaries while maintaining a deep connection is essential. Juno in Taurus for Scorpio ascendant, 7th house. Commitment to stability and long-term partnership. For Scorpio ascendants, Juno in the 7th house emphasizes a desire for committed, reliable partnerships. They seek a partner who is grounded, dependable, and aligned with their long-term vision. Focused on consistency in relationships, they value stability and mutual support, often looking for a partner who brings a sense of security to the relationship and shares their dedication to a lasting bond. Challenges. Balancing independence with commitment may be challenging. Avoiding possessiveness and cultivating trust helps foster a healthy, stable partnership. Juno in Taurus for Sagittarius ascendant, 6th house. Commitment to service and daily routines. For Sagittarius ascendants, Juno in the 6th house brings a focus on shared responsibilities, health, and everyday life. They seek a partner who can join them in building productive daily routines and values wellness and work ethics. Focused on practical support and mutual responsibility, they are drawn to relationships that enhance personal growth through daily commitments, seeking a partner who supports their goals for self-improvement and productivity. Challenges. Routine may feel restrictive, leading to restlessness. Finding a balance between responsibility and freedom in daily life can help maintain harmony in the partnership. Juno in Taurus for Capricorn ascendant, 5th house. Commitment to romance and creative expression. For Capricorn ascendants, Juno in the 5th house highlights a desire for passionate, joyful relationships that allow for creative self-expression. They seek a partner who encourages romance, fun, and personal growth through shared experiences. Focused on enjoying life together, they value relationships that bring excitement and pleasure, often looking for a partner who shares their appreciation for creativity, art, or family. Challenges. Balancing romance with stability can be challenging, as there may be a tendency to prioritize responsibilities over enjoyment. Finding time for shared joy and spontaneity is essential. Juno in Taurus for Aquarius ascendant, 4th house. Commitment to home and family stability. For Aquarius ascendants, Juno in the 4th house brings a focus on building a secure and nurturing home environment. They seek a partner who values family and provides emotional support within the household. Focused on emotional security and roots, they are drawn to relationships that create a solid foundation for family life, desiring a partner who shares their vision of home and community. Challenges. There may be difficulty balancing personal independence with family commitments. Ensuring that home life supports individual growth as well as mutual stability is key. Juno in Taurus for Pisces ascendant, 3rd house. Commitment to communication and intellectual bonding. For Pisces ascendants, Juno in the 3rd house emphasizes the importance of intellectual connection and communication within relationships. They seek a partner who shares their curiosity and values meaningful conversation. Focused on mental compatibility and shared ideas, they are drawn to relationships where communication flows easily, valuing partners who engage their minds and support their intellectual pursuits. Challenges. Differing perspectives or communication styles may create misunderstandings. Open dialogue and respecting each other's viewpoints are essential for a harmonious partnership. Juno, love, relationships, and wealth in Virgo. Juno in Virgo for Aries ascendant, 6th house. Commitment to service and health. For Aries ascendants, Juno in the 6th house emphasizes a deep commitment to daily routines, health, and work. They are drawn to partners who value service, discipline, and a healthy lifestyle, aiming to create a balanced daily life together. Focused on mutual growth through practical support, they seek relationships where both partners contribute to mutual improvement and productivity, often finding fulfillment in routines that enhance well-being. Challenges. The intense focus on perfection and routine may lead to stress or tension if expectations aren't met. Learning to balance work with relaxation can help maintain harmony. Juno in Virgo for Taurus ascendant, 5th house. Commitment to creativity and children. For Taurus ascendants, Juno in the 5th house emphasizes a focus on creativity, children, and personal joy. They seek a partner who supports their creative endeavors and shares their enthusiasm for personal expression. Focused on constructive joy, they are drawn to relationships that allow for constructive play, whether through shared projects, education, or raising children, valuing a practical approach to personal fulfillment. Challenges. Perfectionism in creative or familial matters may create unnecessary stress. Embracing flexibility and spontaneity in these areas can help maintain a joyful, relaxed atmosphere. Juno in Virgo for Gemini ascendant, 4th house. Commitment to home and emotional security. For Gemini ascendants, Juno in the 4th house highlights the importance of stability and organization within the home. They seek a partner who values structure, emotional security, and an orderly domestic life. Focused on building a harmonious home, they value relationships that support emotional well-being and domestic harmony, often finding fulfillment in creating a nurturing and practical home. Challenges. The focus on home life may lead to stress if the desire for order conflicts with others' needs for flexibility. Balancing order with openness to change can create a more harmonious household. Juno in Virgo for Cancer ascendant, 3rd house. Commitment to communication and sibling relationships. For Cancer ascendants, Juno in the 3rd house emphasizes the need for strong communication and connection with close relatives, especially siblings. They seek a partner who values intellectual engagement and effective communication. Focused on practical communication. They are drawn to relationships where mutual learning and sharing of ideas are encouraged, finding satisfaction in intellectually stimulating exchanges. Challenges. Overly critical communication or rigid expectations may lead to misunderstandings. Emphasizing empathy in conversations can foster closer connections and a more open dialogue. Juno in Virgo for Leo ascendant. Commitment to financial stability and values. For Leo ascendants, Juno in the 2nd house highlights a focus on shared resources and family values. They seek a partner who aligns with their views on financial stability and personal integrity. Focused on practical resources and security, they value relationships that support mutual financial planning and shared values, often prioritizing a stable foundation in the partnership. Challenges. Excessive focus on financial or material security can overshadow emotional connections. Cultivating emotional closeness alongside practical goals can enhance relational harmony. Juno in Virgo for Virgo ascendant, 1st house. Commitment to personal growth and health. For Virgo ascendants, Juno in the 1st house brings focus to self-improvement, health, and personal responsibility within relationships. They seek a partner who encourages their self-growth and respects their need for routine and discipline, focused on self-care and partnership. They value relationships that support personal development, finding fulfillment in partnerships that encourage mutual care and understanding. Challenges. Perfectionism and self-criticism may strain the relationship. Learning to appreciate both their own and their partner's strengths and imperfections creates a more balanced, supportive dynamic. Juno in Virgo for Libra ascendant, 12th house. Commitment to spiritual depth and healing. For Libra ascendants, Juno in the 12th house emphasizes a need for introspection, emotional healing, and spiritual connection within relationships. They seek a partner who values privacy, compassion, and supports them in their inner journey. Focused on emotional support and intuitive connection, they are drawn to relationships that encourage healing and deep understanding, finding fulfillment with a partner who respects their need for solitude and spiritual growth. Challenges. Emotional boundaries may be blurred, leading to potential dependency. Cultivating clear communication and maintaining personal space can foster a balanced, nurturing relationship. Juno in Virgo for Scorpio ascendant, 11th house. Commitment to shared ideals and community. For Scorpio ascendants, Juno in the 11th house brings a focus on friendship, shared aspirations, and social connections. They seek a partner who aligns with their vision for community involvement and supports their humanitarian goals. Focused on social responsibility and mutual growth, they are drawn to relationships that foster a sense of purpose and collective responsibility, valuing a partner who shares their dedication to making a positive impact. Challenges. the focus on social causes may overshadow personal bonding. Ensuring time for personal connection and open communication helps create a balanced partnership. Juno in Virgo for Sagittarius ascendant, 10th house. Commitment to career goals and public image. For Sagittarius ascendants, Juno in the 10th house emphasizes the importance of career, reputation, and professional growth within relationships. They seek a partner who supports their ambitions and shares their commitment to achieving success. Focused on professional goals and mutual success, they are drawn to relationships that help further their public image and career objectives, valuing a partner who shares their drive and ambition. Challenges. The emphasis on career may lead to emotional distance. Balancing personal life with professional goals can help create a fulfilling and supportive relationship. Juno in Virgo for Capricorn ascendant, 9th house. Commitment to shared beliefs and growth. For Capricorn ascendants, Juno in the 9th house highlights a desire for intellectual compatibility, shared beliefs, and mutual exploration within relationships. They seek a partner who values growth, education, and exploration of new perspectives, focused on expanding horizons together. They value relationships that encourage learning and curiosity, often finding fulfillment with a partner who inspires them to expand their worldview. Challenges. Differences in beliefs or values may cause tension. Maintaining open communication and mutual respect for each other's viewpoints is essential for harmony. Juno in Virgo for Aquarius ascendant. Commitment to emotional intimacy and transformation. For Aquarius ascendants, Juno in the 8th house emphasizes the importance of trust, intimacy, and personal transformation within relationships. They seek a partner who values deep emotional connections and is willing to explore the complexities of intimacy. Focused on mutual trust and emotional depth, they are drawn to relationships that facilitate growth through vulnerability and trust, often seeking a partner who brings emotional depth and loyalty. Challenges. Issues around control or emotional intensity may arise, leading to potential struggles. Open communication about boundaries and emotional needs helps maintain balance and trust. Juno in Virgo for Pisces ascendant, 7th house. Commitment to partnership and mutual support. For Pisces ascendants, Juno in the 7th house brings a focus on equality, harmony, and shared responsibilities within relationships. They seek a partner who values mutual support, respect, and dedication to a lasting partnership. Focused on stability and practical love, they value relationships that provide balance and reliability, finding fulfillment with a partner who aligns with their vision of commitment and mutual care. Challenges. A tendency toward perfectionism may create unrealistic expectations. Learning to appreciate imperfections and fostering open communication can help sustain a loving, balanced relationship. Juno, love, relationships, and wealth in Capricorn. Juno in Capricorn for Aries ascendant, 10th house. Commitment to career and public image. For Aries ascendants, Juno in the 10th house brings a focus on ambition and public reputation. They seek a partner who supports their career goals and values responsibility and long-term success. Focused on mutual success and authority, these individuals are drawn to relationships that contribute to their professional growth and stability, often valuing a partner who shares their ambition and work ethic. Challenges. The emphasis on career may lead to emotional distance. Finding a balance between professional and personal life helps maintain a well-rounded partnership. Juno in Capricorn for Taurus ascendant, 9th house. Commitment to shared ideals and higher learning. For Taurus ascendants, Juno in the 9th house emphasizes intellectual and spiritual alignment within relationships. They seek a partner who shares their enthusiasm for learning and personal growth. Focused on growth and exploration, they value relationships that expand their perspectives, often seeking a partner who is committed to shared goals and aspirations. Challenges. Differences in beliefs or values may create tension. Open-mindedness and mutual respect for each other's views foster harmony. Juno in Capricorn for Gemini ascendant. Commitment to intimacy and transformation. For Gemini ascendants, Juno in the 8th house highlights a need for trust, intimacy, and shared financial responsibility. They seek a partner who values emotional depth and is comfortable with vulnerability. focused on trust and emotional connection. They value relationships that allow for personal transformation, often finding fulfillment with a partner who provides stability in times of change. Challenges: emotional intensity or control issues may arise. Establishing boundaries and maintaining open communication about needs is essential for a balanced relationship. Juno in Capricorn for Cancer ascendant, 7th house. Commitment to stability and loyalty in partnership. For Cancer ascendants, Juno in the 7th house brings a focus on long-term commitment and emotional security within relationships. They seek a partner who values loyalty, stability, and shared goals. Focused on building a strong partnership. They value relationships that provide a solid foundation for mutual growth and support, often drawn to partners who share their commitment to family and tradition. Challenges: excessive reliance on stability may create a reluctance to change. Cultivating flexibility and open dialogue ensures a balanced and supportive relationship. Juno in Capricorn for Leo ascendant, 6th house. Commitment to shared responsibilities and service. For Leo ascendants, Juno in the 6th house emphasizes the importance of mutual support and dedication to daily routines. They seek a partner who values cooperation, service, and mutual growth in practical ways. Focused on routine and stability. They are drawn to relationships that help each other build daily structure, finding fulfillment in a partnership that values discipline and commitment. Challenges: routine may feel restrictive, particularly with Capricorn's need for structure. Finding ways to incorporate variety and relaxation can sustain a harmonious partnership. Juno in Capricorn for Virgo ascendant. Commitment to creativity and responsibility in love. For Virgo ascendants, Juno in the 5th house highlights a need for disciplined creative expression and romantic loyalty. They seek a partner who values shared interests in creativity, education, or family. Focused on constructive joy and dedication. They value relationships that allow for responsible joy, whether through raising children, creative projects, or mutual hobbies, seeking a partner who supports their commitment to quality. Challenges: perfectionism in creative or romantic pursuits may lead to stress. Embracing flexibility within these areas fosters a loving and balanced relationship. Juno in Capricorn for Libra ascendant. Commitment to family stability and tradition. For Libra ascendants, Juno in the 4th house brings a focus on building a strong, secure home and honoring family traditions. They seek a partner who values loyalty and consistency within the family setting. Focused on creating a stable home environment. They are drawn to relationships that provide a solid foundation for family life, often valuing a partner who prioritizes emotional security and tradition. Challenges: a strong focus on structure at home may lead to resistance to change. Balancing tradition with openness to new ideas helps create a harmonious family life. Juno in Capricorn for Scorpio ascendant, 3rd house. Commitment to practical communication and shared learning. For Scorpio ascendants, Juno in the 3rd house emphasizes the importance of clear communication, shared responsibilities, and intellectual engagement within relationships. They seek a partner who values structure in communication and mutual learning. Focused on intellectual bonding and responsibility, they value relationships where practical communication and shared goals are central, often finding fulfillment with a partner who respects their need for clarity and organization. Challenges: the desire for structure may make spontaneous communication challenging. Embracing flexibility in discussions can help foster a more open and connected relationship. Juno in Capricorn for Sagittarius ascendant. Commitment to financial security and shared values. For Sagittarius ascendants, Juno in the 2nd house brings a focus on shared values and financial stability. They seek a partner who aligns with their vision of building wealth and values a solid foundation. Focused on building material security together. They are drawn to relationships that emphasize mutual responsibility and shared resources, valuing a partner who prioritizes practical support and stability. Challenges: the emphasis on financial security may overshadow emotional needs. Ensuring that both partners prioritize emotional connection alongside financial goals can strengthen the relationship. Juno in Capricorn for Capricorn ascendant. First house, commitment to personal integrity and responsibility. For Capricorn ascendants, Juno in the first house emphasizes a commitment to self-growth, responsibility, and self-respect within relationships. They seek a partner who respects their dedication to personal and relational integrity, focused on personal growth and mutual support. They value relationships that honor each partner's commitment to self-development, often drawn to a partner who encourages discipline and practical ambitions. Challenges. The strong emphasis on responsibility may lead to self-criticism or rigidity. Balancing commitment with relaxation and emotional openness helps maintain a nurturing relationship. Juno in Capricorn for Aquarius ascendant, 12th house. Commitment to spiritual connection and inner stability. For Aquarius ascendants, Juno in the 12th house highlights a need for a partner who resonates with their spiritual side and provides emotional support in private matters. They seek a relationship that fosters inner peace and shared introspection. Focused on emotional healing and compassion, they are drawn to relationships that offer a retreat from external demands, valuing a partner who supports their journey of inner exploration and spiritual growth. Challenges. Emotional withdrawal or avoidance may create distance. Building open communication and a sense of trust helps nurture a fulfilling and balanced connection. Juno in Capricorn for Pisces ascendant, 11th house, commitment to shared goals and social responsibility. For Pisces ascendants, Juno in the 11th house emphasizes a focus on friendship, community goals, and social impact within relationships. They seek a partner who aligns with their vision for social responsibility and shared ideals. Focused on collective growth and social support, they value relationships that foster shared humanitarian goals and collective aspirations, often finding fulfillment with a partner who respects their dedication to making a positive impact. Challenges. Prioritizing social causes may overshadow personal intimacy. Balancing social engagement with one-on-one connection helps create a well-rounded partnership.